So if your Moen Diverter valve doesn't seem to be working, then this might be the part for you, 100138. Let me show you my setup. So here you can see my diverter valve, which is this one. When I turn it, none of the other heads or the extendable shower nozzle seem to work. Well, they don't work, no water comes out. And the reason is there's a plastic fitting in here that breaks over time, and the knob will turn, but it won't turn the valve itself. So what we're going to do is take this knob off, remove the plastic fitting and replace it with the brass parts. So what you need to do is use a 2mm Allen key, which I've got here. Plug it in the little hole at the top, let it catch, and then just turn it anti-clockwise. Don't need to do too much, it'll pull off in a second. It looks like it's probably loose enough. And just pull the knob off. So then you'll see this plastic part here. This is the part that breaks. So you'll see at the back, right there, I've got 2 zip ties holding it on because that is the piece that cracks. So the knob just attaches to this. The plastic piece at the back here is the piece that grips the valve itself, and that's held to the valve by a Phillips head screw in there. So I'm going to take that out. Once again, screwdriver, and clockwise. Okay, so there you see the valve. If you take a look at the plastic piece, as I said, you can see the zip ties I put on there. That works temporarily. Can't really see it, but what happens is this piece here cracks, and when it cracks, then it slips over this valve, so nothing turns. So what we're going to do is replace it with the brass piece. So here's the once again the old connector, and you can barely see it, but right at the top right there, there's a little crack, and so as you turn it, the whole piece expands and doesn't work. You can see the obvious difference between the old and the new piece. So new one's made out of brass, so that should help. And you can see that it comes with a comes with that screw. They're the same size, so you should be able to reuse the old one. Not sure what this is required for. I didn't need to replace this on my my existing valve, so I believe all I need is this and either one of the screws, and we'll go from there, try and install it. Okay, just giving you a different view. You can see that vertical groove there. That's there for the little set screw from the knob, right there, to lock into. The knob itself has a groove, you can see it at the bottom there, already cut into it, so it'll only go over those pieces, assuming you align it correctly. There's a little 2mm Allen key screw that you twist down to lock it in place. So now we're going to go install the brass piece with the new screw and see how it works. So this should be fairly straightforward. Famous last words, I know. This piece goes in that way. So we're going to simply put it over, and you can see it just locks into place. So that worked well. Screw got to go in there. So just bear with me for a second. Just tightening it up. Okay, that's that. So you can see it's all nice and tight. And now the proof will be, does the knob go on? And I believe it will. Let's check. So now we'll take our knob, we'll have the set screw orientated up, because as you can see there's a, you can kind of see it, there's a groove actually in the handle itself, or the knob itself. That groove aligns to this, so it won't go on in any other way. So hopefully you can see that. It only goes on one way, and it's in. And then what you do is you grab your little 2mm, turn it clockwise while holding the knob in place. Give you guys an extended close up. Don't have to be too tight, that's it. And now I can feel it turning. And you can hear the noise of the thing, so let's see if it works. So we'll turn this bad boy on. And we get water there. Let's turn this knob. Something's happening. Yeah, you can see the water coming through there. Going everywhere. Turn it again. Comes out of there. Turn it again. And we're back to square one. Alright. So that works. All soggy. Alright. Relatively easy fix. Hope that helps.